Okay, well today we're looking at two more figures in the Totters Yard Customs range of Blake 7 figures. Three figures were released, but I only picked up two. I might pick up the other one, I'm not sure yet. So these releases are Avon and Cally, so two much anticipated figures. And let's have a look and see what they've done, and we're going to paint these up. I probably won't show you the whole painting, but we'll see how we get on. So we've got Avon from Rescue, because he's got the big gloves on. Really nice likeness of Paul Darrow, really captured him well. Great pose, he's doing a bit of fanning action, which we love. I think this is going to be fun to paint. My only one caveat with it is when the original was shown, the original figure, there wasn't any texture on the clothing, as in he's wearing a corduroy sort of jacket and trousers. So that was remedied, but I do think I preferred the original, as it might look better when it's painted, I think, but the corduroy effect is a bit heavy for the outfit he was wearing. But it's a very minor pick considering the quality of the figure. And then you also get Cally, Jan Chappelle's great character. Again, really good likeness. I'll have fun painting the cheekbones, I think, in a great pose. You also get, of course, a couple of little Liberator gun parts. Always good to get a spare because they're tiny. And as usual, you get some lovely bases with the stickers on. So this is Cally from Horizon, limited edition 36. And this is Avon, limited edition 36. I'm not sure whether that means they only do 36 or whether this is number 36 and they do match pairs. I'm not sure. If anyone knows, let me know. But as usual, the figures fit really nicely into the base. Don't want to push it right in, but it makes them look like the Eagle Moss figures. So yeah, so first job is going to be undercoating these. So Avon's going to be undercoated in black, of course. Cally I might do in a light grey, because she does, most of her outfit is a sort of creamy white. So I don't have to put layer upon layer on to get it to show through the black. So choose your primer carefully. Okay, so started painting Avon's face. Amazing likeness. The paint really brings it out. I don't know if it shows on camera. And that's the weird thing about a lot of figures, is on camera you look at them and you go, Not that you did with this one, but yeah, it is great in person. The sculpt, not my paint job. My paint job's Betty Arthurwich. And then I've done Cally. I still got a dry brush her hair. Is that in focus? Yeah. Very difficult face to paint because her hands are in front of it. So I'm going to carry on painting these, and we'll see them once they're done. There's not a lot of painting on Avon, to be honest. A bit of gold, silver trim, but coming along nicely. Okay, well I finished painting the figures. I really enjoyed them. So I've lined them up with all my other ones, and I thought we'd have a look at them in detail. I didn't really film that much painting them because you've seen me painting before, but I will go through some little perhaps tips and tricks. Apologies if you can hear my printer going. I'm printing another paint holder like that one because I've got too many paints now. So let's have a look at Cally first. Let's see, there we go. So an excellent likeness. I wasn't sure of the unpainted figure. I thought, have they caught Jan Chappelle? And they have. I shouldn't have doubted. Again, I love the clear Liberator guns. It's just such a nice touch. I originally painted her with white leggings, but Totters Yard Customs kindly pointed out that she was wearing green leggings. I think I must be thinking of a different costume with white leggings, but it was a quick and easy fix. So the only areas to sort of look out for painting Cally really is the white. I hate painting white because it's very difficult to get shades without it looking like dirty white. So with this one I undercoated in very light grey primer, and then a thin wash of off-white, and then build up using white, and you can get some pardon me, you can get some sort of demarcation and shading in there, but it is quite difficult with white. Face painting wise, painted the same way of all my figures, so a dark brown undercoat and then lighter shades till you build up what you want. Painting the eyes, obviously steady hand, which I find that I'm having less and less of these days. But you just got, if you get it wrong, paint it over. You know, if you build up too much paint, you wipe it off with some thinners. No one gets it right first time. I certainly don't. But yeah, I like that. Cally, it's a good figure. Looks great. She can have a talk to Gan. Hello, sweaty Gan. There we go. Avon, evidently this is, I think, the fastest selling figure. Not a surprise, everyone loves Avon. Like I say, I was worried that the corduroy would look too pronounced when it was unpainted, but I think it worked really well. Painting him was dead simple. So undercoated in matte black, which inevitably comes out a little bit satin. They never tend to be matte unless you spend 3 hours shaking a tin. Painting face was really enjoyable because it's such a good likeness. And then really it's just silver is the only other colour. So painted the stripes, belt buckle and shoulder, come on focus, shoulder studs with a paintbrush. The gloves I just dry brushed in silver, and then if the dry brushing went on the glove too much, just pick that out in black. It's a lot easier than trying to paint them all individually. I did have a bit of a mare with this figure in that I dropped him while I was painting him and all his fingers broke off. So I was rooting around trying to find his fingers with a head torch. I found 3 of them, but his little pinky finger I couldn't find, so I had to make it out of the end of a toothpick, which you can't, it doesn't show up that much, but yeah, don't drop them. Like any 3D printed resin figure, they're very, very fragile. I thought it would be Cally's Liberator Blaster cord, I don't know if you can see it, it's going to focus, there we go, that would break. I'm being meowed at here. Who's this? What are you doing, Maggie? What are you doing? You having a meow? Bless her. So, yeah, like I say, dead simple painting this. And then the thing that brings it all together, obviously you need brown for the gun. The thing that brings it all together is matte varnish, or super matte varnish, you can get it, over the cloth. And then gloss varnish on the boots, gloves and shoulder pads, and it looks like a different colour. It's just the same sort of black, just slightly glossy. Didn't want to go too glossy, so just one coat. But yeah, I think Avon, let me just bring that up, I think Avon is one of my favourites now. So we've got Avon and Blake, and then the crew's starting to come together, and the villain. So we need a Travis. We've got to have a Travis. Hopefully Travis Mark II. But yeah, we've got to have a Travis. We need more villains. It's a shame these are going to be only this year. I understand the reasoning behind it. But it's a shame because these are the highest quality figures, model kit figures we've seen in so long. Just amazing. To compare it, I mean, you've seen my videos for figures on Temu. It's like these ones, and these are much better than the other kits, and just so much fun to do. It's just such a joy to paint because the detail is there. But let's see what I think the next one's a Villa. 2 Villa poses, one in season 4, his grey uniform, which I did make one for a convention, and then also his Space Anorak, which I also made for a convention. I make far too many outfits. So I'm looking forward to them. But yeah, grab them while you can. I understand Blake and Servalan have sold out as of when this video went live. If you're watching this in the year 2028, then hooray, we're still there, we're still hanging on. But yeah, this is as of now. Yes, I'm telling them, Maggie, I'm telling them. She's letting you know. So yeah, grab them while you can. They're not going to last much longer. Like I say, I think Blake and Servalan are sold out. I imagine Avon will sell out, and if you're going to grab one, get Avon. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can. It does help the channel. Thanks to Totters Yard Customs for producing such fantastic stuff. They're not a sponsor, unless you want to buy me a cup of tea. I could go for a cup of tea at the moment. Digressing. Yeah, see you next time. Thanks then. Bye.